Good afternoon, everybody. This is Lorraine, Alternative Homesteading. Say hi to Rand Paul. He's right there. And I wanted to give a shout out to Alex Jensen's, who is a subscriber. And he commented down below after seeing the chicks and my naming the roosters. And I hadn't even thought of this, but he said, how about Clucker Carlson? I have a rooster named Tucker Carlson. He said, how about Clucker Carlson? That was really unique. And this is actually Trey Gowdy. Trey was one of my surprise baby chicks. And that is a surprise because he was supposed to be a girl, but he's a boy. And it is windy here. I'm taking you to the back of my property. I don't think you've ever seen this before, but I've walked back in there and back in there, and of course these guys have to follow me wherever I go. And I didn't get to burn the leaves back here because we had a burn ban and then we had wind. So I've been piling stuff up here waiting for a nice day to burn this, and so that's my property, like all the way up there. That goes all the way back, all the way back there, up there, and it borders the Kentucky Department of State, or I don't know if it's the Kentucky Department of Agriculture, the Kentucky State, or the Kentucky State Police. But when I go back up there, there is a fencing around my property, and then you can see their emblems on the trees. I think it's the state of Kentucky. But we did have a significant amount of rain, and you see all these leaves here. I didn't get to rake them, and this is the field that you usually see me walking in back in here. So let me take a walk back here and show you guys. I like it back here because in the summertime, I get partial sun. It's nice. There was a building here. I had this building torn down to give me a view back here from my house window. But these guys are following me. So this is the beginning of the creek behind my house. And here you can see there's water running there. Finally, we have some water. We had a significant amount of rain, and there's just so many leaves because I haven't been down here to rake the leaves out. And we had the burn ban on. I would have normally burned the leaves inside the creek here, but I wasn't able to do it. And plus, for anybody that owns land and property, just homesteading and stuff, I'm a one-person show. I'm a one-woman show here. I've got a lot of responsibility, in addition to being a target, meaning that there are days when I wake up and I've been so severely burned or targeted that it takes me a while to get up and function, and I have all these animals to care for. And yeah, the birds are looking up at something. I don't know what they're looking at, but as soon as we walked behind there, they acted up. But I'm gonna walk here. This is where they hang out during the day. And we've had a significant number of branches fall. So I've spent some of the day picking up these branches. Oh no, they followed me! They followed me! So here, yeah, we've got some water running down here, thankfully. Because, we have fish and frogs and just the little land critters like the raccoons and the possums. They like to come down to the creek and drink water. So we've got some water here, and it's clearer here because there was a day where I was able to burn some of the leaves here, but I see a little jam over here. I'm going to have to grab my rake and clear that up right when I'm finished talking to you guys. This is where I usually film. It's really peaceful back here when these critters are not here. They're actually driving me a little crazy today. But here you can see we finally have some rainwater. We had a significant amount of rain right here. And hopefully they'll go into the field and leave me alone, but no. They're just gonna hang out there and croak and chirp and do what they do. When I purchased these hens, somebody told me that they were a good alarm system, that every farm's got to have them. And I'm thinking, that's a great idea. And they do alert me when strangers are on the property. Like, they chase down the UPS guy and the Federal Express guy, and they alert me when anybody comes onto the property. However, they also follow me wherever I go like a dog, and they're chirping like this. So it's very difficult for me to concentrate and focus and talk. Even speaking to like the Federal Express guy or whatever, they follow me wherever I go. Look at them. And they're loud. They're very loud. And they also steal all the cat food. Nobody told me that about them. And they're supposed to be good for eating all the bugs and ticks and stuff. And I see them doing that. But these guys, they don't spend enough time doing that, because I've got like all that land's up there. They could be walking up there and eating the bugs and uncovering the leaves. But here they are, like a bunch of little cats, a bunch of kittens. I spread down some sand for them over here so they could do their little sand bath rather than be in my flower beds, my garden beds, which they do. So hopefully they'll hang out here. And what are you doing, picking on my legs? Huh? But I hope everybody's doing well. I want to tell you that it's really important for everybody to buy some extra food, extra water, a flashlight, some Band-Aids, any kind of prescription medicine that you need. Buy it now. The prices are escalating. There are supply chain issues where there are a lot of things that are no longer available, not available. Remember your pets. Pet food has been a ridiculous increase in price. I mean, literally an additional $10 for a case of cat food. And then even the feed that I give to these guys, like, they really do eat a lot of feed. But I'm hoping that they lay some eggs in the spring. That would be nice. But I also heard that they're very funny about when they lay their eggs. They're very protective and they hide them. So I'll have to see, if I could find any of their eggs. I did find 2 eggs today. And they were in the back of the little grocery store that the former owner built. I had a feeling that somebody was laying eggs back there, and I did find 2. I actually found another one, but it looks like it had cracked. It had cracked open. But I hope everybody's having a good day. And I wanted to tell you about that Clucker Carlson. And also, I'm going to videotape. There was something that Elon Musk was saying. He's been interviewed a lot lately. I've been seeing a lot of his short videos on YouTube. And I don't know, like, I go back and forth on how I feel about the guy. I mean, he's obviously intelligent. He obviously is a hard worker. He doesn't give up. And he tells people basically to not give up. But yet he has this Neuralink that is linking computer to man, computer to brain, computer to chimpanzees, and that really turns me off. The technology is so advanced, we know, but a lot of it is not good. I'm not happy or pleased with the way the technology is being developed. I think it is it's not only a hazard to the environment. That's an understatement. These are crimes against humanity. They're trying to play God. They're not God. God created us as perfect beings. Whomever God is to you, whether it's Jesus Christ, whether it's the master of the universe, the angels, the energy of the universe, Buddha, Allah, whoever it is, we were created as perfect beings with the ability to innately heal ourselves naturally. And there is nobody that's going to take that away from us. No AI, no computer, no robot. There is nobody that can be us. They want to clone us, etc. And I think that that's what they're doing to a lot of targeted people, because some of us are highly intelligent, creative. The stealth, the stealing of intellectual property, our ideas, our dreams. Because, ideas come to us in dreams, and they like to steal our dreams and our future and give them to somebody else to profit off of. It's evil. It's so evil. It's unbelievable. And I really do hope that the rest of the population wakes up very quickly about this. I watch a lot of prepper and homesteading and farming channels, and people are talking about the economy and stocking up and prepping and doing this and that, buying ammo and weapons and stuff, but they're missing the mark. The mark is, there ain't no gun, no rifle, no shotgun. There's no weapon in the world, not a knife, not a taser, not a laser, that will protect you from a directed energy weapon, folks. The targeted people know that. But most other people don't know that this is the invisible enemy. It's all around us. It's through the electrical wires, through the 5G, handheld devices, rogue police officers, rogue organized crime, etc. Oh, and speaking of organized crime, I like a YouTube creator. His name is Patrick David. His YouTube channel is Valuetainment. And he interviews some of the mob bosses. And let me tell you, and I've said this for a long time because I've known some of these guys when I was younger. I grew up in the Bronx, These guys, okay, they're criminals. They're organized crime, right? They kill people. They're hired hitmen. But they had like an honor amongst them on what they were going to do and not do to people and women and children. Even if they were given a hit on someone, it had to be done quickly. They didn't want people to suffer and be tortured and stuff like that. They wanted it done. They're not all of them, some of them were sadists, But I was listening to this one, I don't remember his name right now, but I couldn't believe, I was actually impressed with the way he described how they had to do things back then. And he had the awareness to mention that today, that he respects police officers. But he also said that there are rogue police officers, rogue military that are out there, that are out to do no good, and they are a problem. And he had that awareness, and to mention it. If I find the video again, I will post a link for you guys. But I'm going to go in. It's absolutely freezing. And these guys are taking up a lot of the noise here. So I will talk to you later. Thank you for subscribing. Please like, comment, share. And welcome to the newcomers.